Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Faring well, I hope. Well, son. How might I be of service?
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
But not at the expense of hygiene.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Wish I could go on an adventure. What should I do?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Pleasant strike it up.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey? I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh? Did it pertain to the Queen Regent? And an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Where's my comb?
Not my kind of place, this.
Isn't there anything to do
for a
round
fight.
here?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
You too? Oh, I'm glad...
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance? No, a letter, is it? Let's see here. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well, I'd not thought Disa the capacity for such refinement. 'Tis a love letter of a sort. One that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. The moon represents a woman, the sun, a man. Put simply, what this letter means to communicate is, I miss you. Ha! A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. Would you not agree? I know not who this Phasis is, though 'tis safe to say that Disa is rather invested in him. What concerns me is this godsway mentioned in the first line. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must be something tangible, an object. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess, and I'm not one for pointless conjecture. I suspect someone of Batali heritage might be able to tell you more.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not. Almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel. Fine timing, sir. Fine timing indeed. I've need of your services, you see. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my imprisonment. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, as I'm sure you can imagine. Though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees, if you catch my meaning. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? Would you consider doing an old man a favor? I am in your debt. With those spectacles in hand, I might actually get through one of my tomes. Pray, infiltrate the venue and find the storeroom. You are my only hope. I must confess I'd not thought Disa capable of such flowery language, let alone in the form of a love letter. Yet I'm far more intrigued by this godsway. 'Tis rare enough that I encounter a word I'm unfamiliar with. Perhaps 'tis of Batali origin. My spectacles are in your hands. At least I pray they will be anon. Without them, the revenant of boredom is like as not to come for me. I must confess, yet I'm far more intrigued.
We are under attack!
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Battle is best avoided here.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Daphne, say. Nay, there is no such child. Not anymore. I fear the worst has come to pass. Daphne was born a twin, you see. Her family released her into our care shortly after birth, believing such children to be cursed. I wished nothing more for her than to live a life of her own, unfettered by the circumstances of her lineage. But it seems fate has decreed Daphne must die, that Sebastian might live. Now she must survive in a world unlike aught she has ever known. I can only pray that she will prove equal to its demands.
It's you again. What are you doing now?
Oh, Daphne, may...
Got any good stories to share?
I get along with everyone.
This place never fails to calm my spirit.
What are you doing? Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
I'm unsure how best to proceed. Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work. What business have you here?
It's my relax. I've been here so long, I almost forgot. Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit. All my peers seem so much more capable brigands lurking about.
Can't remember
I'd
the
sooner
last time
stay
I
out
had
of
a battle where it's possible. to now?
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Well here, but you can never be sure.
Though I cannot be sure how 'twill aid us, I do believe there is more to that letter than we yet understand. I trust you will get to the bottom of it. And should you learn something, would you be so kind as to share it with me? Should you learn something, would you be so kind as to share it with me? Truly? Then my mother and this man are... My thanks for looking into this. Alas, I had hoped 'twould be of greater use to our cause. I fain aid you howe'er I may.
All seems well here, but you can never be sure.
I won't claim to be well informed about the situation there, but I dare say 'tis not without its troubles. Pray, take care if you travel to Batal. Regentkin is but a title. Mother holds true power. If there is aught I can do to be of aid to your journey, do not hesitate to ask. I must do all I can to live up to my name.
Some of us get the basic, but I'm trained every day.
Now.
All seems well here, but you can never be sure.
I thought he's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle. Can't work as late as I used to anymore. Now, my son's getting cold.
I've been on my feet all day.
Some of us get
My legs are as lead. Dull days for us are a sign that all is
well. Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Crowns and politics are no concern.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my
All
feet.
that hustle and bustle. Days like this make me glad to be alive.
There's comfort in the humdrum daily life.
bright but pretty.
Ah, I see you found the spectacles. Shall we deliver them to their rightful owner, Magistrate Waldhar? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We have many customers with decent will. Even I know when to shut my trap.
It would seem we have aught we need to hand.
What am I supposed to do?
Over here, if you please.
I fear this trial is too much for one such as me.
Tis this way. Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness. Oh, what does this say?
A thorough What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
A result to be proud of.
'Tis moments such as these that make an adventure worthwhile.
We mustn't grow complacent, but steel ourselves for the trials to come.
I know where the person...
How can a false arisen have come to possess such powers? Back again, eh? How can a false arisen have come to possess such powers?
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Be on your guard.
There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Let us proceed with caution.
So tired. I've barely been to
It is
tie my
quiet
boots.
about.
Not sure what they expect.
The rules at your best. Glad to be alive.
I shan't resist.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Steady. Quite sure. One of these days.
Life can be tiring even if you've no... One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Weather this pleasant makes me want to kip somewhere with a nice breeze.
'Tis well that you are in good spirits, so long as you're ready when it counts.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall...
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you. Prepare to engage!
We little need for a campsite at present.
It is well to be prepared, but over-preparation...
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable!
What fell from the beast as it breathed its last?
In relation to that, oft we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
It certainly isn't easy work, but I am proud to be counted upon.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
With this, my magics are yours to wield!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. You can count on me to keep you safe.
Well done. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
There, Master, Saurians! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. To retreat then? Let us defer to the arisen.
That's just what I would do. Let them come. I've been to fight on and on.
Bear in mind, pride begets peril. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Over here, if you would.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different...
I located a shortcut in this area the last time I traveled beyond the rift. Shall I show you where to find it? 'Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Arisen, are you all right? Pray, follow me.
Boldly and with presence of mind.
Of course. The answer was staring me right in the face. If I've got you, use this chance to recover. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
A fine place to harvest something.
Saurians!
One of us is being blessed.
Strike with the power of lightning! Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Over here, if you please.
I heard what transpired. Thank you for fighting on my people's behalf. You cannot imagine my relief when I beheld that everyone had made it out unharmed. Say, would you come with me a moment? There's aught I would show you. Tis a strange thing. I ne'er knew how vast the sky was, till I left Melve behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village... No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine. Whate'er trials we may face, I shall see this village and its people safely through them all.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Might you e'er tire of running to and fro? Whate'er trials we may face...
Displaying...
Whate'er trials we may face...
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Wish 'twere always night. Only had to sleep. That's my
Very well. I shall return.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on you.
Then I shall remain by your side. Keep your eyes peeled as we cross.
Should you sense danger, best run across.
Yes, of course. I see it now. Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
That's a drake, if ever I saw one.
Ice is our ally against such fiends. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
You've given me much to think about.
The enemy has called reinforcements. It seems they mean to match our might through strength of numbers. Very well. I shall return. I can do no less than service to the original. Worthy of caution, not save our best. Est will do. I understand. I shall do as you say. This foe is nigh unstoppable when 'tis wrath. We must do aught we can to prevent it from losing its temper. I recommend a swift retreat.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint. How many of us are still standing?
To panic is to hasten defeat.
Where this foe? It has a means to control force.
We are our fastest runs on and no others.
Understood.
With this, my magics are yours to wield.
Priority is to douse those flames.
How dare you?
Ye read.
Surely this is a jest. All that effort for so little gain?
Rarely have I felt so empty. Bloody hurt.
Crossing me is the last mistake you'll ever make.
By your command, Arisen.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
We fight. To arms.
No quarrel here.
We ought to
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Another statue. What within me yearns to climb it.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up there.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Pushing on without rest isn't ideal. I'm dead on my feet.
You're not the only one. I'm on my last legs.
Oh, oxen.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. You must regain your footing. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us. Arisen, are you all right? just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
A profitable endeavor.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's...
And before I forget, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet no two of us are the same.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Not sure I can handle this.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really. The man was burnt to a crisp.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. My temporary master was a bloodthirsty one, ready to charge into battle at even a glimpse of a monster's tail.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective.